Welcome back, my friends and fans of all things awesome. I have another haul to share with you today, this time from BoxLunch. They had an exclusive that I was looking for. I was actually looking for another one as well. I went in looking for two specific pops. I got one of the two, but then I found two others that caught my eye. And so I have a total of 3 pops here to share with you. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get these out of the bag, and then once they're all revealed, I'll go ahead and take them out and we'll take a closer look at them. First off here, these were buy 2 for $18, I believe. First up we have Batman. This is specifically the 80th anniversary edition of the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman, which looks really cool, especially in this black box. I would like them to do more of this kind of thing. What do you guys think? It's got like a kind of silver letters there, and outlines, and just a really sleek looking black box. How come they haven't done more stuff like this? I don't know. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Should they do more of this? I think this looks really cool. Looking forward to taking him out and taking a closer look at him. But let's see what else we got here. So this movie's not out yet, but it looks pretty good. I have my first pop here from Spider-Man Far From Home. This is Spider-Man in his stealth suit, which kind of looks like it almost kind of pays homage to the Spider-Man Noir suit a little bit. It looks really cool. I'm interested to see how this plays out in the movie. I know somewhere there's a variant. I don't know if it's a chase or if it's a retailer exclusive, but the goggles actually lift up here on one of the versions. When the images for these were first kind of coming out, people were getting excited thinking that the goggles would actually just lift up on this design, that it would kind of have like a little articulation piece there, but these goggles would just kind of like flip up and you'd see his eyes. But it turns out that that's actually a separate version. That's a variant of this pop. But this one still looks really cool. Looking forward to taking him out. Obviously it's a Marvel one, so it's a bobblehead. But we'll take a closer look at him here pretty soon. And last but certainly not least, this was one of the 2 that I was looking for. The one I didn't find was the BoxLunch exclusive Iron Man from Endgame. But I did find this, and this is the gold chrome Boba Fett from the Star Wars Celebration. A few videos back, I showed you guys the gold chrome Darth Vader from Star Wars Celebration. That one exclusive to Amazon. This one, of course, being exclusive to BoxLunch. So we'll go ahead and take him out and get a closer look at him as well. Now, whenever they have exclusives, such as this one, or even, I think any gold chrome is usually a little more expensive than a regular pop. So this one, I believe the price was $14.90 there. So this is not eligible for the buy 2 for 18. So I bought those 2 for 18 and then bought this one separately, since you can't combine that with any of the deals that they have. But let's go ahead, take these out of the box and get a closer look. Alright, so starting things off here, we have the Michael Keaton Batman from 1989, and he looks really cool. I love the detail of the batarang there in his hand. The bat symbol that's on his chest, which was unique to that movie. You've never seen the bat symbol with those kind of 2 extra spikes there on the bottom part. His boots just look really cool to me. I don't know if you guys can see that, make that out well in the video, but he just looks really cool. I love the shape of the mask and of the cape. He's got ridges throughout the cape here. And you can see all the little details on his temple there, the brow. It's just a cool shape. And you can also see that you can see the raised part around the eyes where the mask actually ends, and it's actually black makeup around the eyes, which is very true to the film. So that's kind of a cool detail. I am pretty happy with how this turned out. Leave a comment below. Have you guys gotten any more of these Batman 80th anniversary pops? This is actually my first one from this set. I have a lot of Batman pops. I've got Batman from Justice League back there. I've got some from the animated series. I've got some from Batman v Superman. I have just some other DC superheroes related ones. And then I have actually my first ever pop was Batman from the Dark Knight Rises. In fact, I actually went and got him so that you guys can take a look. This is the Christian Bale Batman from the Dark Knight Rises, which was released in 2012. So it's another kind of cool example where we can kind of see the evolution of Funko Pops. This is 2012. This is 2019. Obviously, this movie is newer, but this pop is more recent. But you can still see for a 2012 pop, this still has some pretty good detail. You can see in his armor. You still have the pretty defined cape there in the back. But there's not as much detail in the face, in the sculpt. This is just kind of that generic pop stance that he's in, whereas this is more unique to the character on the Michael Keaton version. But it's kind of cool, and just for kicks, I'll show you the back of the box, like just for nostalgia purposes, since this was my first pop back in 2012. Actually, that Bane that they advertise on the back is one of the more valuable pops. If you got him in box, he's worth a pretty penny. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's interesting when you look back and you see it's like kind of official artwork from movies that are old, but that you were a fan of back in the day when they first came out. So that was my first pop, The Dark Knight Rises Batman. Back when I was only a casual collector. Next up, we have the Stealth Suit Spider-Man. He, of course, is a bobblehead, being in the Marvel line. But this is actually really cool, guys. I was not expecting this kind of like texture on the mask. Like, it actually feels like the real thing. Like it almost feels kind of like thready. Like the ridges kind of make it feel like yarn or something, like a woven actual mask, which is really cool. I like the goggles, the eyes. Like I said, these ones actually do not flip up. The ones that do are actually permanently lifted up. It's not a point of articulation like some of us thought when we first saw those concept images. But it's kind of cool, you know, not having seen the movie yet, getting an up-close view of what that costume actually looks like, seeing the little details in the suit. It'll be interesting to see why they have him in this suit as opposed to his normal Spider-Man costume in the movie. Obviously he is far from home, so maybe he just doesn't have it with him, and this is something that Nick Fury provides him with. Don't know. Be interesting to see this summer when he comes out. Alright, and finally we have our gold chrome Boba Fett, which actually looks and feels really cool. Just like the Darth Vader one, it feels super sturdy. It's the better type of gold chrome. And there's he even has his jetpack here. He's got his gun, his blaster. He even has like the little dent in his helmet there, which is cool. And that is for design. That's not any damage to the pop. If you take a look at the box, you can kind of see the little dent right there in his helmet. So it's kind of cool that even in gold chrome form, it still shows the battle damage on his helmet there. So I'm more and more impressed by these gold chrome Star Wars pops. I know not everyone likes the gold chrome. It's a little too simplistic. I mean, essentially you're just taking a mold and just painting it all the same color. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the gold chrome pops. I think on display they actually could look pretty cool. I've been pretty happy with these, but again, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. That's going to do it for today's video, you guys. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you've been enjoying these, like the video, and comment below. I'd like to know which of these three pops is your favorite. If you've had luck with the BoxLunch exclusives. Have you found that exclusive to Iron Man yet from Endgame that BoxLunch has? They were sold out when I went, so I'll have to find them elsewhere. But thanks again for watching, guys, and as always, keep it real.